Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan back again with the Weekly Scuffle, and I'm here to talk about a potential draft prospect for the Miami Heat, Terquavion Smith, someone who I am a huge fan of. I think Smith could potentially be a great player in the NBA. He's definitely part of that Bones Highland, Tyrese Maxey type build of a player where he could definitely be a spark off the bench, and if he becomes like a Tyrese Maxey type player, he could easily average 20 points per game in the league. Granted, he's a little smaller, not in height. He is 6'4", so he does have that going for him, but he weighs around 165, so he could definitely use some weight added to his frame, and I think that's fine because he's still relatively young. And this is a second year player, but at the same time, I think he would be a great addition to the Heat. I think he could give that spark off the bench that he has been missing since Tyler Hero is now a starter. And I think he could potentially play with Tyler Hero. And the Heat have had a couple three guard sets, and some of our guards are really not even the same height as Terquavion, and I think that definitely hurts the Heat. But having Terquavion and Tyler out there, two guys who are both 6'4" and are like lethal scorers, granted, while both their playmaking could still use work, I think they're still both solid enough playmakers where you put those two in an offense together, it'll definitely find a way to click. And you add the defense of a Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. I think this is definitely a solid pickup. It could make up for the mistake of not drafting Tyrese Maxey, in my opinion. But that's neither here or there. I think he's definitely a very good player. I think it could be somebody that he could look at and could fix a lot of our issues. I expect the Heat to potentially lose either Gabe Vincent or Max Strus this offseason because they're both upcoming free agents. So I think it's definitely going to be interesting to see what we do in the draft if we address a guard. I would rather use the draft pick to address a forward, potentially even a small forward or a power forward, either or. But if we were to draft a guard, I think Terquavion Smith would definitely be the perfect fit. But that being said, we'll see how all this plays out and see you next time. Peace.